Wait, I'm pretty maybe I'll take a little sight. This takes me back. The training was long, but the end is in sight now. You did well to make it through without giving up.
Ha! The words give up don't exist in my world.
In that case, let me test you to see whether you really don't give up or not.
Huh? Is that today's training?
Yes, it isn't anything complicated. It's a practical train. An all-out battle. You versus me. Show me everything you got.
What I've got, huh?
This time, though, I'll be fighting for real, too. Expect to be knocked down easily unless you use all your power.
Ha! You too, Pervy Sage. Don't get scared when you see what I've really got.
That a boy. All right then, let's go!
Here I come, Pervy Sage!
Now then, let's see how he's doing.
Go!
All right! All right! Got it! Got it! All right! There you're got it!
Oh no!
There you're You're still not up to my level. And
Not yet.
this mental stamina and guts that won't quit.
Pervy Sage! Come on, one more match!
No, that's enough. I got a good idea of your strength.
I can still fight. I don't want to quit when I'm down. Pervy Sage! What? What are you laughing for?
Well, it looks like that got passed on as well.
Huh? What are you talking about?
No, nothing. Just talking to myself.
What?
His eyes just then, and that hardcore grit. I swear, he's just like his father. All right, we should get moving again. Not much further. Finally. Now then, it all begins.
That's...
What is it, Pain?
Someone is obstructing my reign. The feel of this chakra. He's an expert.
What should we do?
You shouldn't even need to. All who hinder me shall be wiped out. Those...
Then...
Right. All...
Of course.
Right. The Hidden Rain Village. I can't help but remember those kids. That was back during the Second Great Ninja War, when there was still no end in sight. Tsunade and I and Orochimaru, those three. Yahiko, Konan, and Nagato. They'd all been orphaned by the... I felt sorry for them, so I decided to look after them until they could... We lived under the same roof, shared a brief peace together. Even in the Hidden Rain, where the shadow of war still fell, those kids... looking back on those days now, I realized just how much they meant to me. A few years, but then, well, uh-oh, I've got a job, all right. When did the rain...
The end of the rain marks the...
That voice...
It's time for God's punishment to descend on the unworthy.
I was just thinking about you. However, I never... Kona. You've really...
What does a villager...
I'm investigating the leader of the Akatsuki. Does that mean that...
Knowing...
Well, what?
We are no longer...
Gerard? Why? Even among... Why...
You don't know.
Kona.
In the end, if you oppose...
Even if our time together was short back then, without a doubt, I was the master, and you three were my students. If those students are guilty of something, as a master, I must settle it.
Pointless.
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Can't know until I try. Now, witness the white-haired boy's dervish dance! Let my earth-shattering super ninjutsu burn into your retinas!
Go!
All right! Got it! There you're...
I'll show you.
You lose, Conan. Don't put up a pointless fight. You lose, Conan.
You are skilled as always. But I was only buying time.
What?
Your opponent is hit.
So, He's here. We'll probably... All right. Now then.
It's been a long time, Jiraiya-sensei.
I knew it. There's no He's just as I last saw him. His eyes are as they were then. It was when I'd been living for a few months with those three in the Hidden Rain village. In that era, the world had turned upside down. Bandits and thieves were common. And not only adults, but even children were becoming victims. I was careful, but Nagato and the others distracted them and they were attacked by Chunin from the hidden rock. But when I came running to the scene, I found fallen rock ninja, a wounded Yahiko, and Nagato, a host to the Rinnegan. The Rinnegan is the most sublime eye, and was possessed by the Sage of Six Paths, said to be the first of all ninja. It was thought to have been sent from heaven to a troubled world, but I never thought anyone who truly possessed the Rinnegan existed. His appearance has changed greatly, but that eye... So after all this time, it's been you, Nagato. Does that mean Yahiko's here too?
Yahiko. Ah. There was such a fellow, wasn't there?
Used to be.
He died a long time ago.
Just like Conan. You aren't who you used to be either, Nagato. What's wrong?
Nothing. Only the fight exists.
What are you saying?
There were too many deaths in this land. The pain forced me to grow up. Sensei, you are merely human. But as I was mired in endless battle, I have moved toward the divine.
Now, who'd ever thought you'd learn to tell jokes? And calling yourself a god, no less. I'm not real impressed with your growth, Nagato.
You are a mere human. You could...
What are you trying to do? Why make this Akatsuki group and gather the...
Since you're about to die, I don't need to keep it secret from you any longer. We gather the tailed beast in order to develop new jutsu of such magnitude that each one could instantly destroy an...
That's insane. Why make such a weapon?
I'll give them to the warring countries. Of course, they will not fail to... In an instant, many people will die. Then, people will shiver in terror. And all of humanity, all nations, the entire world, they would know. This fear would give rise to the... Do you see? The pain I...
You think that's your mission?
That's right. For I am a pacifist deity.
Take any joke that far, and it's not funny. It looks like you've already come too far to turn back, doesn't it?
Turning back was never an option. As a god, I will give pain to the world. That is all.
Enough! You three were my students, and I believed you'd grow up right. I never doubted that you'd use your power to protect your loved ones. But, apparently, I was wrong. There's no point in talking further. You are a poison to the world. I will take responsibility and destroy you. That's the last thing I can do for you as your master.
Conan, stand aside. I can handle this on my own.
Understood.
All right. Here I come, Sensei. No pain. Pain will force the world to grow up.
If you won't listen, I'll show you no mercy.
You won't have no matter what you do, it's useless. Why don't you end this soon? Go.
In that case, good job! Just hold still. It's over! Now's the time for a counter-attack!
wicked.
Summoning jutsu. Gamaken, come!
I have a plan. Buy me some time.
Roger.
Is it over?
Not bad.
Summoning.
Another summoning.
But I'm going to win this fight. Gamaken, go back. Yes, sir. Sage mode.
He's gone. Huh?
You're slow!
Huh?
You're slow!
What's this?
Long time no see, Jiraiya boy.
Yeah, boss, ma'am. Please lend me your strength.
Okay, here I go. 3. Knock them all down once, Jiraiya boy. Pressuring me. Pressuring me? Don't be naive.
I'll end this.
Not good! Ma! Genjutsu!
I know!
He got me. You have that jutsu.
Farewell. It's done.
That's the Rinnegan for you. Tough, huh?
Sorry to summon you all the way out here. Make sure you rest up later. I'll go back to the Hidden Leaf Village too, and...
You told me not to let my guard down, didn't you, Sensei?
What?
Lad, are you all right?
What's going on? You mean pain's still around?
I don't know.
All right. Now... In attendance, the 6 paths of pain.
Impossible.
6? There are 6 of them?
Hey, look close. The 3 we just did in are there too.
What? Did he bring them back with jutsu or something?
Revive 3 fellas that were assuredly dead? There's a jutsu for that?
Pain. What are you?
Pain. That name is an alias that denotes all 6 of us.
Huh? That face. You're... Yahiko. Why are you... Weren't you dead?
You see me in Yahiko's image. You really are his former teacher.
Why? Why do you possess the Rinnegan?
What are you talking about, Jiraiya boy?
Another former student is also among them. Except he didn't used to have those pupils.
What?
It's been a long time. You sure you're not remembering wrong?
No. Nagato definitely possessed the Rinnegan. Those memories are accurate.
Then what? Are you saying there are real Rinnegan and fake ones?
No. The visual prowess of the guys we just fought was extraordinary. I doubt the eyes of these new ones are fakes either. What's wrong?
Fakes. Come to think of it, there's no proof that the first man I saw was Nagato either. And he really didn't feel like the Nagato I know. If I'm mistaken, if that Nagato is a fake as well, if that's true, then among these...
Hey, what's wrong?
The real one isn't here.
Jiraiya boy?
What are you muttering about? It's a bit late for strategizing. No matter what strategy you implement, the end result won't. Faced with us, no tactic will work. The only thing left for you is death. Only that.
My body cannot follow my will. I see. I want you two to run. I'll handle the rest of this alone.
Hey, what are you saying?
No, these aren't people you can handle by yourself.
I want you two to deliver the information about Pain. Just if I went back without any information, she'd get real cranky.
Jiraiya boy!
Don't worry. I'll be back at the Hidden Leaf Village myself before you know it.
Jiraiya boy, did that last attack? I see. So that's how it is.
But lad, there's no way you can handle them all by yourself.
Ma, let's go.
Pa!
Jiraiya boy has a point. Our top priority now should be getting that information to the Hidden Leaf Village. Besides, Jiraiya boy's already made up his mind. You can't warp men's intentions that easily.
Lad, don't tell me you're...
That's right. Actually, I have an extra special request for you, man. When I get back to the Hidden Leaf, I want some of that home cooking. Could you do that for me?
Lad, please, just leave it to me. I'll be waiting to stuff you full of delicious food.
Thanks. Now I can really fight with everything I've got.
Jiraiya boy.
All right. Go on. Get going.
You two, hurry up and follow.
Thank you very much. Oh,
The frogs got away.
now I can fight without worrying.
You're still bluffing.
I told you before. My vision's blurring. My arm, I used all my chakra up in Sage mode, and my body's all rickety from his attacks. So this is what being covered in wounds is like. But will I still have the strength to move even one finger? I can't give up.
But the result won't change. You are finished here.
Results can change as much as I want them to, as long as I've got the will to move forward without giving up.
You do talk big. Let's see you change them then. These impossible, desperate circumstances.
Will fight!
You're a very poor loser. What's the point of doing all that? Well,
It's too easy.
don't you understand yet? You'll never defeat me like that.
I can't stay on my feet. Not good. My vision's gone.
You did well to come this far, I'll give you that. But
Curses! Fading. Am I going to die? Am I?
Never go back on my word! Until I become Hokage, there's no way I'm gonna die!
Naruto.
Being smart means what you say? I'll remain a fool my entire life!
That's right. Naruto. You never gave up, no matter what. In that case... as your teacher... I must not give up.
You're quite stubborn. Just give up.
Give up? Never make me